Good morning, guys. How are we this morning? Just getting set up here. Just getting set up. Let's take a look at the charts, figure out what our plays are going to be today. Well, that was nasty on Amazon after hours. Whoa. $400 drop. Wow. You can tell I've just looked at the charts the first thing this morning. Give me one sec, guys. Got to open up one other thing for my running a little behind this morning. Got people in my other room. Well, that was a big nasty drop out of Amazon. Wow, that's just crazy. Clean up some of this stuff here. Good morning, Chris. How are you, buddy? What'd you do to Amazon? You made it drop off the face of the planet. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, though, isn't it? That kind of move. It'll probably come back up. That's going to put a big drag on the market today. Get rid of some of these lines. Pre-market low down here. What are we at? Came down to the 9 like I thought it might. Hey, Tandon, how are you, buddy? See Amazon's dump. Is that what you were messaging me about last night? Yeah, that was nuts. I never seen it move that much in one day. Or one after hour, $400 or whatever it moved. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly. Actually, let me put this up here. Well, I mean, it should get bought up some, but that's a pretty big. People are going to be afraid of it now. It did. It sliced through everything. Yeah. I'm looking at SPY right this second. Just bear with me. Well, you know you're on the stream. SPY's not looking healthy. It shouldn't with that big drop on Amazon. Let's see here. All this movement happened after hours. It's all most of it's because of Amazon. For me to take this back long for the buy up, I think we're gonna have to look for some kind of higher. We're gonna have to wait for a higher low. I like the down here in the open. first SPY to look to try to, or Qs to get the buy up, but have to be very cautious today. What's today? Thursday? Friday. I don't even know what day it is. I have so much crap going on. Remember, we're all going to size down on Fridays, right? And now the market's absolutely crazy. I'm not even sure if it's worth taking a decent position on a trade today. Could be, but you're just going to have to use caution. Amazon, let me see what this other thing shows here. Hold on. Amazon opened 33.61. I think Amazon's going to continue down, actually. Oh, these guys are trapped. These guys are trapped so bad right now. They're not getting out of this if they wanted to get out of it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You would think. Yeah, it's got to be worth that. I mean, that's so disgusting. All right, let me go through the rest of it here. Let me zip through here. What's Apple doing? All right, market's starting to show signs that she's going to come down. Yeah, I haven't got there yet. Pre-market high on Apple. Yesterday's high. Almost exactly 1 point. That's standard risk on Apple. Give it 1 point. I think we're going to have to watch for the shorts. All right, so let's take a look here. Apple pre-market low. Not real crazy about taking a long because it's going to spook a lot of people. Shannon, you agree with that? I think that Amazon is going to spook a lot. It's going to spook a lot of people, bro. I agree. That could be the catalyst that creates the dump. The correction, that could be the catalyst that creates it. I guess we'll see. If it doesn't get bought right back up, it's got to get bought right back up today. Come back up 200 points, which I don't think it's going to do, but you never know. You know what the contract price on, Amazon's contracts are going to be. I don't even want to think about how much they're worth right now. All right. I missed the memo to take Amazon short options. I missed the memo yesterday. I just didn't even watch the market after I left. I was agitated with it. Oh, PayPal come down. MC's flat. AMD's still climbing. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, guys. So, yeah, this is why I'm not trading Baba. This is just, you can't trade this type of move. We just can't trade it. That's why we haven't been trading Baba. You just can't trade this. If you'd like to lose your money, you can trade it. You want to hold it long term, but we're not long term traders. Somebody told me they wanted to take Carnival long in June. I can't remember who that was. I was like, I wouldn't take it long. All right. What? Yeah, just tell me what. All right, so let's keep going here. Sometimes, guys, it's just not even worth trading a day. And this may be one of those days, a Friday, with all this emotion's going to be involved today. This is that company that I was talking about a few weeks ago with that product that came out. I'm waiting for them to find a bottom. Gold spiked up to 176.17. That's hilarious. You see that? It is a market maker candle, but probably means gold's going to jam up. Yeah, it probably means gold's going to jam up. All right, nothing GME. Google looks like it wants to come back and test the 9. Yeah, I'm looking at Google now. Google's probably good for a short, honestly. Let's look at yesterday's high. 27.33. Even pre-market high, which is the just barely over the close. Maybe, whoops. 27.23 for the short on Google. You know, of course, everything's got to be working together, spies and Qs and everybody. You know, we don't want to be going short Google if everything's coming up. But that is probably a pretty good spot to take a short. 27.2241 to be exact. Google's just about filled. Well, they did fill the gap pre-market actually. On the close. What is this mess? The actual gap fill is 26.39 from the close. Do you see that? So it's probably going to come down to this 26.39, which that was the gap fill I thought it would come to. So that's coming down towards the 9. I think Google's going to jam down. Huh? Yeah, I think that'll be a good play. Stay away from it. Gonna have to stay away from Intel. It's no good. A lot of indecisiveness in the market. Up, down, up, down, up, down, all over the place. A lot of indecisiveness right now. Microsoft looks good for the short as well. Previous support, now resistance. 286.50 for the short, maybe even the pivot. I'll get rid of some of these candles. I have too much stuff in the way. You can always tell my charts go from a bunch of greens to a bunch of reds when we start to go down. All right. Remember, we're just playing the bounce. We're not trying to catch the long-term run. Yeah, no, it's Friday. It's a tricky day. It's not worth taking big risks today. Definitely not. Small plays. Don't marry the trade. All right. Whoops. I think that any kind of bubble out of Microsoft, I'm going to get short, actually. Any kind of push up. I hope it doesn't sell straight off. Microsoft there around between 285.48 and 286.50. 1 point's risk on Microsoft. So if we take it at 285.48 and it comes all the way up to 286, I'd start in with a small position here and then add on my way up for the short. You know, this is market dependent, of course. You know, spies and Qs and everybody's got to be coming down. Hold on one sec. Yeah, we went past Facebook. Here, I'll bounce back and look at it real fast. Yeah, Facebook's at the gap fill. It bounced at the gap fill. 351.20. That was the play, and it did pre-market. Bastards. That would have been a nice play, but still could be a play, but I don't think it's already bounced it now. So this was our profit that we would have made. 3 points. Very nice. Nice play. Could come in for a double bottom at test it again, but if it breaks through, dude, I mean, it's just going to fall apart fast. You won't be able to get out. You're probably a 30-40% contract loser if it dumps through here. Netflix. I wouldn't touch Netflix until 505.61. 33.61. So Amazon's fallen still. That's why I keep going back to it. I want to see what it's doing. If it breaks this close, all hell's going to break loose. Right? Or the open. I'm telling you, all hell's going to break loose. I mean, it's already broken loose on Amazon, but the rest of the market's going to break loose. Where was I, guys? Sorry. Netflix. Netflix 505.61. In that area. Anywhere in this area for a long's not bad, but we're going to have to be very cautious. You know what? I really don't even want to take a long today. I'll let stuff come up, and then we'll start looking for some lower highs coming into levels. Coming into levels and look to grab some shorts. Unless Amazon starts to rip all the way back up and everybody gets happy again, because nobody's happy right now. You can tell the emotion's really strong. Huh, look at NVIDIA. Jesus. 5-point drop. I like NVIDIA short. I can see it come up here. I don't think we'll get that high, but we'll watch that. If NVIDIA gets up around that 196.62 range, the close, I'll be interested in this play short. If we can get like a pre-market suck up and it runs straight into it, doesn't relax, we can watch NVIDIA for a short. We'd be the 197 puts is what we'd be looking for on that one. PayPal. What is going on with PayPal right now? There's another big move coming. It looks that way, yep. It's got that big gap, though. I would expect PayPal to try to come up and fill this gap at some point. Let me mark that gap. No, it could do it over the next couple of weeks. It definitely doesn't have to do it now. Generally, the first couple of days. I don't think it's going to do it today. If it does, it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, probably. But we can watch it. You know, if we get over this level, we get over the close. Let me see. It's so hard to see because there's so many big market maker candles. Yeah. If we can get back over this this range right here, 283.20, then it's probably going to go up and fill the gap. But if it doesn't get up there, then it's going to tank, it looks like. How much time we got here? It's only 9:10. Well, it's amazing how far I can get in the charts when I want people coming by my house in the morning when they damn well know I'm in the stock market. Basically, this 361 pre-market market maker candle low on Qs, this is going to be one of the telltale signs. If Qs bounces this and starts coming back up, the market will probably come up with it. That is a big range. Size down today if you're taking a play. A lot of emotion in the market. So, I won't be trading 100 contracts today for sure. Patrick says at 9:12. Did 937. I'm 100 deep. Oh, gosh. I cracked myself up. All right. One of my guys is laughing at me in my ear. All right. So, here, let's finish here. I got a lot of so-ums. I'm glad I didn't take one of my guys' advice that told me to long SPY back here on this Monday on 628. I don't remember who said that. Do you remember who said that, Maffey? Somebody was like, we need a long space. I'm just giving you a hard time, buddy. All right. SPY. What's SPY doing? We haven't done a double bottom. See, we're going to have to wait for anything to do with SPY. May just sit on our hands for the first 10 or 15 minutes and let the market come together and see what's going to happen, guys. We want to see what happens. If SPY can get some footing, we're going to buy up. But if it breaks through and Q's breaks through, it's just going to keep falling apart. Size down Friday. Keep telling you. Don't be telling me you lost your whole damn account on a Friday because you're an idiot and take too big of a position on an emotional Friday. Well, look at Tesla. This is the first time that Tesla hadn't had candles coming way down here. It's interesting. I know, I just don't. People love Elon, buddy. They love Elon. He about got himself in trouble with all that crypto talk. People were starting to turn against him, but he stopped a bunch of that. Twitter. I like Twitter for the short. Whoops. What the hell did I just do? I always get this damn thing on. I can never get rid of it. AMD was first on the list, buddy. VIX is crap. And AMD is at highs, but buddy, we can take it short. But where do you short AMD? You short it from the pre-market high at 102.77? No, of course you can't. You can't take it there. I mean, your risk is too big from where it's sitting right now. The risk is just way too big to go to the highs. Let me look at what we got here. Highs 105.74, and it's currently at 102. You know, risk on AMD is like 40 cents. You know, you take the play by the risk. Don't take it by what you're trying to do. If you take your play by what you're risking, you're going to save yourself a bunch of money. I really don't like AMD. 103.61, it'll probably do a fake out there and then run up, would be my guess. But we have to get some continuation in the market. Let's look at the lows. This is a perfect day for market makers. Everything's big gap downs. Amazon sold off. Everybody's freaking out. Small positions, quick bounce. Open the deck here. All right. Do what? What'd you say? It is. The whole board's red right now. Doesn't mean it's going to stay red, though. Well, Nokia and GME are up, but who gives a crap about those garbage stocks? Yeah, I still can't believe that GME is $164 still. It's so funny to me. Some of you guys looking at when you're looking at my charts on the stream on YouTube. These charts over here are the daily, so I can see if it's intraday, I can see if it's coming into the 9 like on the daily. So it's quick reference. Just had a candle straight up to 196.62. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, I know. It was at 189.95 we were talking about a little while ago. But now we're basically through, so let's kind of figure out what we like the best, guys. So I think the short on Microsoft, I like. Amazon, I'm not so sure that I want to mess with. Yeah, the reward will be big, but the risk is enormous. Risk is enormous. I just don't think I want to mess with it. Go buy a contract for $24,000 and see what happens to you. On what? Oh, at 32.70? Yeah, down here. Well, that would be about halfway to this market maker candle down to 32.13. If it goes down there, it's coming all the way. So there's that. Yeah, we'll see. Everything's trying to hold. Everything's trying to hold. Look like it's going to get bought up. That's interesting. Just looking across the. Making it look like it's going to hold and get bought up, and then they're going to let everybody get in and then pull the rug out from under everybody. That's what's going to happen today. Oh, I didn't put in my fucking password. Frickin'. I'm like, why is my Interactive Brokers not open? Yeah, that's it. The two-step authentication on Interactive Brokers is awesome. I like it. I love the facial recognition. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, don't get beat up and then try to log into your brokerage, right? Get in a motorcycle accident. Thanks for putting that bad juju on me. I appreciate that. I'm not riding my damn motorcycle right now in Florida. It's too effing hot, dude. It's like riding in a blow dryer. Tandon, I'm not like you. I don't go down on my motorcycle and run into cars and get in motorcycle accidents. Oh no, you're absolutely right. There's two types of riders. There's riders that have went down and riders that haven't went down yet. And I'm currently part of the Yet clan. Let me look. Amazon maintains profit run, but the stock dumps $400. The news. So funny. Mike Lindell pulls his ads from Fox News. All right. Well, guys, we're just kind of make sure you get set up, get your chart set, get your levels on, know where you're going to enter. Yes, but I'm not trading Amazon today. I would take Amazon if it got a mature higher low. I would look at a long possibly. But once again, it's Friday. I steer away from super emotional trades like Amazon's going to be. I just there's easier plays out there than trying to jump on Amazon and make a big hit somewhere or take a big loss. Oh, the EU slapped him with a big fine. What report's given that one? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They love to find them, don't they? Love to find them. All right. So right now, we're basically going to be watching for the calls around the lower levels on Qs and SPYs. I'm not necessarily saying to take the call, but we're going to watch it, see how it moves into it. Now, if we can get up in this 438, 437.50, and then get a straight dip into 436.77, I wouldn't be objected to taking that long, but we're going to have some speed and distance into the play. We don't want to take it just if it's just sliding into the level. That we don't want to take that kind of play. We are, I mean, are you not watching, listening? We're, Microsoft is the one that I like the most for the short, I think, right now. Um, but that's up here at 286.50. You know, you can long it on the way up there too, but I'm not so sure I want to take it long. What do we got here? There's just little signs, like you look at the lows, and there's little dips out of the low, right? Little dip there, little dip on the open, on SPY, the exact same thing on Qs. There's just little signs that say that we're going to come down. That's why I'm cautious about taking a long. There goes Microsoft. Microsoft just took off. Well, there'll be a bunch of profit taking at the open for sure. I mean, there's guys that are holding Amazon contracts that were worth 1,000 yesterday and 20,000 today. If I swung trade Amazon, if I short, how many people do you think were swing trading Amazon to the short? I don't think so, but not many, not many. I wouldn't swing trade Amazon if you paid me to swing Amazon. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes, guys. It may go up the first 30 minutes. I don't disagree with that. That's a possibility. But I don't have enough conviction in it to go long. It just depends on the market. We're going to have to wait to see what the market does. We're just going to have to watch it for a few minutes. Sit on our hands. Let's not jump in a trade in the first minute. I've been doing pretty good myself, not jumping in the first minute for the last couple of weeks. But Amazon, I really think is going to come down to the secondary level, like 142.50, or Apple, not Amazon, excuse me. I think Apple's going to slip down to 142.53. I really like the short from 145.64, the close. But this is kind of our channel. The pre-market low is more of a gauge to know what's happening across the market. Same with Amazon. See, Amazon's just about to, well, the after hours low would have been right there. I color coordinate my contracts sometime, guys, so I can tell something I want to pay attention to, like that's what the yellow lines are. So when I'm scanning across the charts, I can see it quickly. I know there's something I wanted to pay attention to there. This is the high, all-time highs. I will put yellow, or if I'm watching a level, if it breaks under, I'll put a yellow. Now I've got about a minute 30 here, guys. I really would like SPY to get a little bit higher, like up here, before it starts to trek down. Same with Qs. Everything for me to want to go long, it's going to have to come up a little higher. Just sit on my hands. I'm really watching for the short, honestly. But for SPY to do any type of recovery, or, you know, in general, the market across, Amazon's going to have to come up straight up like a missile. And if it doesn't, the whole market's going to slide. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to see here. We're going to see here in about 45 seconds. Fire off those questions, Chris, if you got them. A lot of motion in the market today. Get Microsoft up over here. Apple straight up. Amazon's jamming straight down right now. Apple into 145.64. If it runs straight into 145.64, yeah. Microsoft's running straight up. I'm not even paying attention trying to trade Amazon, buddy. I'm looking at Apple and Microsoft right now. Oh, Microsoft broke out of that 286.50. No, popped and dumped. Damn, I missed that shit. Possibly. Just watching. All right, Microsoft breaking out of the 286.50. I'll be looking for a lower high on Apple. I almost took it here, but I'm trying to be patient. Microsoft tagged the 286.50 and jammed down perfectly from that level. God doggone it. I was going to take it and I didn't. Yeah. Started in short on Apple. Yeah, I'm in Apple now. 146 shorts. Filled me at 106. Oh. Shit, I gotta take that profit. That's $20 a contract, baby. 123. Come on. Let's go. I started small. I don't got much left. 133. Microsoft's dumping. Amazon broke its low. Wow, look at Amazon go. Amazon's going to run straight down to that level, dude. Took profit on Apple. Remember, today's expiries. Take your profit quick. You don't want to get caught. Apple really should have come up a little higher. Look at SPY. SPY's going up. Who's climbing? Netflix right into my short at 518.60. God doggone it. Completely out of Apple. Took it off at the VWAP. My best fill was $1.34. Made like 25 a contract right there. I'm not going to risk it. SPY's still coming up. Yeah, AMD's rocking it. Where did I tell you? Where did I tell you short at? 104.66. The emotion in these swings is just crazy, and people are shorting SPY right now. It's just going to keep squeezing. Should have stayed in my Apple trade. Doggone it. It's $30 more a contract. Of course, Qs and SPY take off and Apple keeps dumping. Pre-market low at the open. I could take it long. Just don't trust it. 143.94, I'll take it. If it jams in here quickly, I'll take it long, Apple. The Microsoft and Apple shorts worked pretty well today. AMD's running straight into that 104.66 level. I mean, it is trying to run straight into it. Here comes Apple into the level. I don't like this long. I really don't, but I'm going to have to take it. The 143 call. I could give myself a little wiggle room. Filled me. 150. I'm up $10 a contract already. See if it holds. 167. Right back down. Back down to where I bought it. Sometimes guys within 10 or 20 cents. Back up. Should have bought some more right there. Doggone it. Look across the board. It's looking like it's getting bought up, but I'm very cautious. AMD's almost to that 104.66 level. Apple's coming up. Yeah. I'm going to peel a little off Apple right there. $14 a contract. I'm not real confident. Yeah. Boy, am I glad I dumped those contracts. Should have bought some more right there, I think. Is that 10 cents? Doggone it. Microsoft's coming down. Bought a little more Apple. I have the 143 calls on Apple. Well, if this thing takes off, I'm going to get paid. Got filled to 136 on my add-on. Should have took some profit on that little pop right there. Up almost $30 a contract. I'll play with it above this line, right? As it comes in, I'll buy some and sell it on the way back up. Watch across. Yeah, AMD's at the 104.66. I'm in Apple long, Tanda. I took an ad, $1.30. I got the 143 calls. Oh, here we go. Patrick's getting paid. Come on. Man, my contract's just not paying very well on those pops. I need SPY to break this high. Microsoft's sliding into the low. I peeled some more contracts off of Apple on that push. I just don't trust it, so $12, $14 a contract, I just take it. If it dips down again, I'll buy some more. Protect my risk. Apple SPY really needs to break this high right here. Yeah, AMD's running. Running at the highs. Yep, short squeeze for sure. Yep, don't trade AMD. Just stay away from it. You can't chase it. SPY's putting a little lower high here, but I'm not sure I buy it. There we go. Come on, Apple. Let's go, baby. Oh my gosh, this is July 30th. I'm not supposed to be trading Apple today, you guys. I told you don't let me trade it on 30th. 2 years in a row, I took my biggest loss on Apple. Taking some profit into VWAP. $1.70. I've only got 10 contracts left on Apple. I didn't have a very big position. Maybe I'm going to break the cycle of me losing on July 30th with Apple. Yeah, Amazon's coming up. SPY looks like it's going to break out here and continue. Yep. I'm up $70 a contract on my best fill on Apple currently. Apple's running. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, Apple, right to the top, 146. Let's go. There we go, baby. There we go. I got to take a little profit right there. I'm running out of contracts. I think I filled 198. Filled me shitty on my outs today. Five left. SPY still coming. Microsoft's probably good for a long right now. It's at the bottom. It just squeezed. Missed it. It's at the... It was at the low. I'm setting a stop on my remaining contracts at $1.80 on the 143 calls. We'll see how much of this run I can catch. And as it squeezes, if it breaks out of here, I'll raise my stop. So every time I'll just keep raising my stop. Whoo! Look at the contract pop up to 220. Almost up 100 contract. Almost. Trap and squeeze, boys. That's what it looks like. Trap and squeeze. If I get up 100 contract, I'll probably close another couple. Just bank the money. I'm not greedy. Remember, if you're in your longs, make sure you're taking profit along the way. You can turn around at any time. That Apple play looked nice, but we're still inside the channel. We're inside the channel on most everything right now. Microsoft's low. Facebook's coming into an area that I think it's probably the close it's going to reject. AMD broke the high. That's so priceless. Oh my gosh, the short squeeze on AMD. Oh, here comes Amazon. How much are Amazon's contracts? Let me get myself in trouble. 25,000. Oh, Apple's go probably stop me out right there. I should have raised it. Q's is breaking. Q's and SPY are trap and squeezing right now. They're trap and squeezing. They're going to trap and squeeze up to those upper levels, 366.48 on Qs and 440.69 on SPY. I think we're going to trap and squeeze all the way up there. It may dip. It's about due for a jam back to VWAP, so make sure that you're taking profits if you're in those trades. I raised my stop up to $2 on Apple. Yeah. Raised my stop up to $2. 143 calls. It's a nice trade so far. I mean, on 5 contracts, I'm $500, you know. Almost 500. Do what now? The Qs, I wouldn't touch it short until 366.50s. 366.50, 48, somewhere in there. And you got to be careful shorting it, buddy. Yeah, you just got to be careful with those. Careful with those. SPY's continuing on. I've raised my stop on Apple to $2. Let me look at Microsoft over here. Facebook's getting up by an upper level. AMD pulled back from the high. Nvidia's choppy. Looking at my other charts, guys. So I have the 143 calls on Apple. Entered down here at about bottom about $1.36. I bought some here and then bought some more down here. And then sold some on the way at VWAP, and then up in here I sold some on these pops as the contract pops. And I still have some left on. Seeing how much more of this move I can catch if it doesn't stop me out. I have a stop at $2 in case it dips. It just takes me out. I'm not giving back the profit I already have. Apple's continuing. It's trying. There she goes. Now, a lot of people are going to be in this trade and it dips to VWAP and they're going to want to take some more long. I've made enough money on Apple today. I broke my cycle for July 30th. Lost 8,000 on Apple last year on July 30th. About 8,000 the year before on July 30th. Remember that, Mahaffey? That was disgusting. Apple's my bread and butter. It was for a long time. Didn't trade it for a while because it was doing stupid stuff. Starting to trade like it should again. Trap and squeeze, Qs and SPY looks like. Amazon looks like it's going to try to break out over the open. It's in a pretty steady uptrend. Apple should get off to the races if it can get over this 145.33. If it doesn't stop me out before then. Hanging like 220, 215, 220 the contracts. SPY's got a little pullback right here. I really need to put the daily on this side. I need to do that. I think I have that set up on my other one. Yeah. Should have took Q's long, damn it. Q's is taking off as well. All right, Apple, let's go. Maybe I make 200 a contract in this Apple if it pops and wants to run the rest of the day on these last 5. I'd be all right with that. Up 95 a contract right now. Oh, suck back a little bit. Chris, did you take anything? Much cleaner day this morning than it was yesterday, for sure. Look at Netflix. Damn it. Straight up. Apple rejected off the pre-market high, but I think it's going to break through. Or the excuse me. The morning high. Yep, just broke its uptrend. Apple's about to stop me out. Stop me out in profit. Do what now? What'd you say? Yeah, you see how many people loaded up on that short coming into the morning high on Apple? I'm not so sure that was a smart trade. I think they're going to get smoked. SPY keeps breaking out and running. SPY's going to run up that 440, it looks like. Yesterday's close. I mean, Amazon has got to start coming up harder than it is if it's going to make it. Who else in the market's taken off? Microsoft's still flat. The short up Microsoft from 286.50 was a beautiful trade. I mean, look at the board. It's red and green, and SPY's just like, I'm going to the top. I got stopped out of Apple in profit, so I don't have any more open trade currently. Gotcha. Are you buying the option contracts or are you buying the equity? Woke up with a headache this morning. Sinuses are killing me. Chris, are you buying options? Yeah, I told you Amazon had to go. The way SPY's been coming up, Amazon had to start ripping. Had to start ripping. I told you, you're not going to be able to trade Amazon after it moves $400, buddy. You're taking too big of a risk anyway. It doesn't matter. You don't need to take it. All right, guys, I'll be back in a second. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry. Of course, Apple stops me out and then runs back up. I wonder why the YouTube stream's so far behind. I'm gonna have to look into that. What'd you say, Tannen? I wouldn't short nothing, buddy. There wasn't really no play for you to grab. You could grab SPY short at 440.69, but beyond that, I wouldn't mess with it. And I really wouldn't mess with it. It's Friday. It's Friday. Don't push. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, Chris, I trade options a specific way. You have to understand how I do it, just so you know. I have some videos on my website, but it's $150 a month or 147. It's like 8 hours of training videos. You understand how I trade options. If you want, you can check that out. All right, so, or you can just stay here and the stream on YouTube is fine too. Just ask questions. On the VIX, yeah. VIX tanked today. Amazon broke over the open finally. Q's is trapping and squeezing. Same with SPY. Apple's should start to pop, honestly. Maybe a double bottom I would look at along, depending on what was happening across the market. But it's Friday, guys. I've already taken my profit. I'm all done. I'm not taking any more trades today. So, plus I have a headache. Let me take some Tylenol. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Look at SPY running. Gonna run right up there. Amazon broke over and failed. Tanya, you still on? Don't take a trade today. Don't push to try to get one. Apple's having trouble here at this top. If you get a nice dip into like the open, I might risk an Apple long as long as SPY continues up. But SPY's running right back to highs after Amazon loses $400. I'll be getting ready to short SPY here in the near future. A short over the weekend on SPY is probably a pretty good play, but I'm not going to do it. Yes. I'm not a fan of the VIX. There's another guy in my room that likes VIX too. I'm just not a fan personally. I pretty much stay in my basket. If it's in my basket, I trade it. If it's not, I don't. I have VIX in here only because he's asking me about it all the time on this one. The short. Yeah, there was some congestion there coming down, but I think it's made it this far. It's going to come up to this 366.50, but it's too, you can't long it from here because the risk is too big. You have to wait for it to come back down or get up here. I take the trade by what my risk is, not by where I think it's going. Anyway, guys, I got a headache. I'm going to shut down the stream for today. I'm all done. It's Friday. I would suggest you don't take any big positions late. You know who I'm talking to. Did you hear me, Tandon? Watch for Apple. Apple's dumping down for a double bottom. I'd watch that for a play. Watch Apple for a double bottom or right straight into the level. Now, it could fail from up here, but let me see if I see anything else that I like. NVIDIA ran right into the short and failed. Microsoft was perfect. Facebook's running into the short. AMD's in the stratosphere. What'd Twitter do? Oh my gosh, look at Twitter. What a weird move. That's Tesla. Tesla's running up. Look at that shit. Doggone it. Wasn't paying it. I forgot to look at Tesla too. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to short Tesla. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to shut this down. So I'll talk to you later. Tandon, don't get trapped. The other Jason, take your profits. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.